Joining us today is Debbie Mancini-Wilson. Debbie, you are a child specialist and you really promote bringing out the creative side in children. You have a great tip about reading a classic story to children.
I do. You know, it's not brain surgery helping to get your kids' creative juices flowing. You can do it even with a classic book, like Pollyanna, for instance. If you're reading the book to the kid or with your kid, at some point, close the book. Shelve it, so to speak, and ask your kid, what would you say to Pollyanna right now if you walked into this story right now?
Make them fill in the gaps.
Make them fill in the gaps, make them part of the story in a way that they have to think about the character's feelings. It's almost like a dress rehearsal for a real life situation.
Well, now what if they say, well, I don't know. How do you, what would be the thing to kind of facilitate and pull that out of them?
Well, I would just reread a part of that you know, nobody knows your child better than you. Reread a part that you think is going to spark something in them until they do. Sometimes kids are just being a little bit on the stubborn side, you know, and sometimes I would share my feelings. And what I might
maybe you go first as the parent or as the caregiver.
What I might even do is say something that I know is completely polar opposite of what they'd say, just to get them to go, no, you know, just to force them to say something. And then once they do, look out, because once they start, they don't stop.
And why is this, real quick, why is this important to get your child's creative juices flowing?
Because especially at this age level, when you're talking 8, 9, 10-year-old in particular, macaroni art stops coming home from school and they're all about testing. You need to exercise the right brain, that creative side. You need to get it exercised more.
So get the creativity juices going.
Absolutely.
And watch your child flourish.
Look out.
Look out. I love it. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
More Better Living tips coming up. Joining us today is Adam Strumfeld from Joe Canals. And Adam, one of my favorite wines is Pinot Noir. But after the movie Sideways, you know, Pinot Noir
has continued to go crazy, really. Prior to the movie, it was on the decline as well as Merlot. Subsequent to the movie, everybody wants to drink Pinot Noir.
And Merlot's gone down.
Merlot's continued to go down.
Yes.
And what a lot of wineries have done is they've actually pulled up Merlot vineyards and they've replanted them with Pinot Noir. And that really doesn't work because Pinot Noir requires cooler climates, warm days, cool nights. Merlot, not so much. They can really go with warmer climates. And with that, you're getting really thin Pinot Noirs, ones that really aren't really that drinkable. And the quality that people have come to expect really isn't there in a lot of the inexpensive Pinot Noirs. So people are forced to spend a little bit more to get quality Pinot Noirs.
So Merlot's still a good wine, Pinot Noir is still a good wine, but since that movie, so just beware.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Thank you, Adam.
You got it.
If you'd like to view recent Better Living segments or email me your ideas, visit NBC40.net and click on Better Living with Adrienne.